Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit different video than I normally post. I'm going to be doing a story time, so if you like these videos, please leave a comment down below and let me know if you like them or not, and I will continue making more. So today I'm going to be doing a video about my experience as a first responder, EMS. So I was a first responder for about a year and a half, almost 2 years, with my local agency here where I live. It was the best year and a half, 2 years of my life. I learned so much, and the people that I was around they were all amazing. They would help me with anything I asked or I needed. It's a long story why I'm not with them anymore, but if I could choose, I would love to go back. But anyway, let's get into the real reason why you're here and watching this video, with some story time, with some stories about my experiences there. So when I moved to where I am now, I applied for my local agency here. I really wanted to do something in the medical field, so I wanted to give this a try. So I applied, I had an interview with them, and they said they would get back to me, and about 2 weeks later I did. I heard back, and they said I was part of the squad. We call ourselves or them a squad, and I was at that point an EMS, and EMS stands for Emergency Medical Service person. I was not an EMT. I did not go to EMT school. I wish I did, but I'm not an EMT. I am certified in CPR and all that fun stuff, but I'm not an EMT, so I will also put the definition of an EMT and an EMS somewhere around here. But so about 2 days after I got the call, I went to go grab my stuff. I got a walkie-talkie, a shirt, a badge, and all that fun stuff that I usually get, that people get for that. And then it was time for me to go on calls. So I had a duty night and or duty day. So in the beginning I had a duty night, and my duty night was Sundays from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. So I decided to stay at the building, and we have this like little area where people can sit and lay down or sleep or whatever they want to do. I mean, a TV. So I would stay there from 11 to 6 in the morning on Sundays, and I would have to answer any calls that happened on Sunday nights. Typically Sundays was not busy, which was bad for me because for there we had to get points in order to make each month. So not a lot of calls means I didn't get my points for that month. But anyway, so a couple nights passed and I did not get a call. So I was home one night and I was like, okay, I'm with my friends. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna go to this one call. Let's see what's gonna happen. So I answered on the radio. I don't remember my number, but I said number 35 on the way or whatever. So I got there. I went on the truck. Now, an ambulance is the most scariest thing ever when you're a patient, but when you're someone in there that you need to and you need to know everything in there, it's a lot. So and everyone knows on that day helped me tremendously. But I asked what the call was, and apparently I believe what the call was an overdose. And I've seen shows, specifically like Live PD and all that people have overdosed, and it's the most scariest thing ever. So we got there, and the person was completely like unconscious, and that person did not respond to what we were asking them. So the police were there first, so they gave the person Narcan, and if you not know what Narcan is, I'll put the definition here too. It's basically a activator, basically to redo anything that the person has taken. So if they take meth or heroin or any kind of drugs, it would basically be the opposite of what the effect of the drug is. So the person was like, okay, I'll show you how to do this and this and this. So the person showed me how to take the blood pressure and all this fun stuff that we had to do. So we put the person out in the truck, and the person did not want to go to the hospital. And when you overdose, or when the police have to give you Narcan, we specifically have to bring you to the hospital to get you checked out. So the person did not want to go whatsoever, and I was like freaking out because it was me, the driver, and like 2 other people back there, plus the paramedics. Paramedics are different than specifically EMS people, as me, a first responder. Paramedics can give IV, they can give a bunch of different things. I couldn't do that because I was not EMT nor a paramedic at that point. So I was like scared out of my mind. I was like, okay, let me just back up and see what they're doing, so that the next call maybe I can jump in and do a little of something. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna step back, do your thing. So I was watching them. The call when we went to the hospital, we dropped the person off. We come back, we filled the rig of whatever we needed, and I was talking to the person, our captain, and he was like, you did a very good job. And I was like, I was scared out of my mind. Like, I've never seen anything like that, and I was like I cannot explain it. And I know you guys are like, oh, like how was it and what that, but like it was insane. So that was the first call I ever went on. It was probably about almost an hour and a half for that first call. I got back and I was like, okay, let me take a deep breath and let me see like where I'm at. If you're a first responder, and I give thanks to every one of you guys out there right now during this virus, giving your life and whatnot, but if you want to sign up for your local agency near you and you want to go into the medical field, I want you guys to do that. Like, it was the best time of my life. If I could go back, I would. I really, really enjoyed it. And from that on, I would answer certain calls, and mainly the calls that I went on specifically were overdoses. There was only one specific one that I can remember of that was a car crash. So if you want to know about that accident, leave a comment down below or give it a thumbs up, and I will do another story time and tell you that story, because that story was more crazier than the overdoses I ever been on. But the overdoses just kept coming and coming, and I went on them and I got more comfortable doing it. And then at one point they're like, okay, you gotta do the blood pressure. I was like, huh? And they're like, yeah, you know how to do it, you were trained in it, you have all the things you need, go for it. And I was like, okay. Like, if you've ever been to a doctor, and I hope you have, how they do the blood pressure cuff on you and then they have to listen to you, and I had to do that. And I'm a shy person, and I don't know if you guys know that or not, but here on YouTube is different, but in the outside world, I'm very, very shy when it comes to that stuff. I'm not the type of person to like go for it. I'm like, okay, let me like watch you first, maybe. So I did it, and they're like, so what was his blood pressure? And I said it, and I don't even know what it was, but they're like, oh yeah, that's right. And I was like, phew, thank the Lord, because I did not want to be wrong, and even if I was wrong, they would help me either way. But I kind of learned there and then that, like, okay, maybe I am meant to do this, so I will try a little bit more. As I stated before, I'm not at the agency anymore, but if anyone who is at the agency right now and is watching this video, thank you for your service in our town. I give 100% thank you for that, and if I could do anything to get back to you, I will, so let me know, because it was the best experience of my life, and that showed me that I want to do something in the medical field. Maybe EMT or that life is not for me. Maybe like a chiropractor or physical therapy, it's something in the medical field. So if you want to do something in the medical field, go try it out at first in your town, and let me know how that works. So this was a short story time of my experience at the first aid building. If you want more story times like this, please give it a thumbs up and let me know, or let me know on my Instagram, and I always put them in the video and whatnot. But please give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And if you want to see more, come back next time for another video, and I'll see you then.